10 mythical creatures from Stranger Things that might be real. Have you ever binged Stranger Things and felt your heart pound when a creature from the Upside Down slithered onto the screen? The Demogorgon, the Mind Flayer, they're terrifying. But what if they're not just Hollywood magic? Today we're diving deep into 10 mythical creatures inspired by Stranger Things that might have roots in real-world legends, bizarre sightings, or unexplained phenomena. From ancient myths to creepy modern encounters, this list will make you question what's lurking just beyond our reality. Buckle up because we're flipping into the Upside Down and the line between sci-fi and truth is about to get seriously blurry. Let's go! 10. Demogorgon. First up, the Demogorgon, the petal-mouthed terror of Stranger Things Season 1. Picture a 7-foot humanoid with a head like a flower from hell, petals splitting open to reveal a maw of razor-sharp teeth, no eyes, just pure ravenous hunger. In the show, it hunts kids through portals to the Upside Down, snatching victims like Barb into oblivion. But here's the wild part. Its name comes from 16th century occult texts, where the Demogorgon was a demon prince of chaos, tied to Greek myths of shadowy underworld gods. In the 1700s, sailors spun tales of sea monsters with blooming mouths dragging ships into the abyss, possibly inspired by this demon. The Demogorgon's a star in Dungeons & Dragons, where Stranger Things got its name, and it's in horror games and fan art galore. Fun fact, some occultists warn saying Demogorgon 3 times summons it. Don't test it. Could it be real? No fossils, but with 80% of the ocean unexplored and conspiracy theories about interdimensional gates, something just as hungry might be waiting out there. 9. Mind Flayer. Next, the Mind Flayer, the shadowy puppet master of Stranger Things Seasons 2 and 3. It's a colossal, spider-like entity with writhing tentacles and a misty form, controlling minds like a psychic parasite. In the show, it's the Upside Down's overlord, but it draws heavily from H.P. Lovecraft's Cthulhu mythos, where elder gods twist reality and bend wills. A 1980s Soviet experiment on psychic warfare rumored soldiers hearing commands near a forest lab. Declassified files are vague but creepy. The Mind Flayers in D&D, Call of Cthulhu games, and Stranger Things fan theories. Some say meditation or hypnosis can tap into similar entities. Is it real? No hard proof, but tales of mind-controlling forces across cultures make you wonder what's whispering in the dark. 8. Shadow Monster. The Shadow Monster, another name for the Mind Flayer's smoky form in Stranger Things, is a living nightmare. It's a shapeless black mist that engulfs its prey, moving with purpose. Shadow beings pop up in global folklore. Think Arabic jinn, Celtic black shades, or Native American dark spirits. In 2003, a New Mexico camper reported a dark cloud moving against the wind in a forest, leaving no tracks but a faint sulfur smell. In 2018, a UK hiker posted a photo of a misty figure in Dartmoor's woods, sparking paranormal debates online. Paranormal researchers tie these to shadow people, often seen during sleep paralysis or near electromagnetic anomalies. Science blames optical illusions or swamp gas, but shadow figures are in Supernatural, American Horror Story, and creepypasta forums. Some cultures say burning sage repels them. Does the shadow monster exist? Maybe it's just your eyes playing tricks. Or maybe a formless predator is stalking the night. 7. Demodogs. The smaller dog-like Demogorgons from Stranger Things Season 2 are pack hunters with a bite. Picture a hairless hound, the size of a wolf, with a split-open face full of jagged fangs. They echo cryptids like the Chupacabra, Puerto Rico's goat sucker, first reported in 1995 for draining livestock blood with eerie punctures. In 2019, a Texas rancher's blurry video showed a weird dog with no hair and too many teeth skulking near a forest. In 2007, a Mexican farmer found goats dead with similar marks, sparking local panic. Demodogs also resemble Black Shuck, England's death omen hound from 1500s folklore, said to roam misty woods. Scientists insist it's mangy coyotes or feral dogs, but Chupacabra sightings persist across the Americas. Demodogs are in Stranger Things merch, fan art, and cryptozoology shows like Mountain Monsters. Locals say leaving meat distracts them. Are Demodogs real? No DNA, but those chilling howls in the dark might not be just dogs. 6. Vecna. Vecna, the lich-like villain of Stranger Things Season 4, is a decayed humanoid with psychic powers that twist minds and warp reality. In D&D, he's a god of secrets, but he draws from medieval European myths of necromancers and cursed sorcerers who raise the dead. In 1300 Scotland, tales spoke of a death mage in a forest who made graves tremble with chants. In 1988, a Scottish village reported a robed figure near a cemetery, chanting as the ground shook. Locals fled and no one investigated. In 2005, a psychic in Wales claimed a dark presence spoke through her during a seance, naming itself a keeper of secrets. Skeptics call it hallucination or cult activity, but poltergeist reports and psychic phenomena fuel Vecna theories. He's in D&D Critical Role and Stranger Things lore, with fans linking him to MKUltra conspiracies. Fun fact, some say mirrors amplify his power. Does Vecna exist? No evidence, but a mind that strong could be hiding in the shadows of our world. 5. Flayed. The Flayed in Stranger Things Season 3 are humans turned into oozing hive mind drones by the Mind Flayer, melting into grotesque goo. They're like zombies but wetter, controlled by an unseen force. This echoes Norse Draugr, undead warriors from Viking sagas, said to be puppets of dark magic. In 2001, an Oregon town reported a group acting blank and dripping, wandering into woods before vanishing. No bodies found. In 1970s Brazil, a cult was said to melt under a shaman's influence, with witnesses describing oozing skin. Doctors blamed chemical spills or mass psychosis, but no toxins were confirmed. The Flayed are in Stranger Things fan theories, horror comics, and The Walking Dead parallels. Some say electromagnetic fields cause similar trances. Are they real? Science says no, but stories of mind-controlled groups make you question what's pulling the strings. 4. Upside-down creature. The Upside Down in Stranger Things spawns creepy vines and spore-like creatures that choke and ensnare. These mimic myths of living forests, like Japan's Kodama, tree spirits that curse intruders. In 2017, a Brazilian logger claimed Amazon vines moved toward him, releasing a choking mist that made him pass out. He woke up miles away. Similar tales come from Congo's Devil's Forest, where 1990s explorers reported vines grabbing their legs. In 2022, a Costa Rican hiker filmed moving roots that went viral. Scientists say it's wind or rare plants, but myths worldwide describe forests with a will. The Upside Downs in Stranger Things games, fan art, and Avatar parallels. Are these creatures real? Maybe just jungle tricks, but those writhing shadows might be more than plants. 3. Hellfire Demon. The Hellfire Club in Stranger Things Season 4 nods to D&D, but let's talk demons like those they'd battle. Picture a horned, fiery beast wreathed in flames, straight from medieval grimoires. In 13th century France, monks wrote of fire demons burning crops in forest clearings, leaving charred symbols. In 1999, a Montana wildfire survivor claimed a horned figure walked through flames unharmed, whispering in an unknown tongue. In 2016, an Australian bushfire left strange claw marks on trees, unexplained by experts. Skeptics blame heat stroke or lightning, but demons are in doomed supernatural and Stranger Things lore. Some say salt circles repel them. Does a hellfire demon exist? No proof, but unexplained fires in the woods keep the legend smoldering. 2. Psychic Banshee. Inspired by Stranger Things 11 and her psychic powers, banshees are Irish spirits foretelling death. Picture a pale woman with glowing eyes, her scream shattering the forest air. Celtic tales from the 700s describe banshees as psychic omens tied to doomed families. In 2014, an Irish hiker recorded a piercing wail near an ancient grove. No source found, but locals avoided the area. In 1980, a Galway village reported a screaming woman before a fatal flood. Science blames wind or fox cries, but banshees are in Charmed, Teen Wolf, and Stranger Things fan theories about Eleven's origins. Some say they appear in mirrors before a disaster. Is a banshee real? No clear recordings, but that scream in the night might carry a warning. Dimensional Stalker. Last up, the Dimensional Stalker, inspired by Stranger Things gates to the Upside Down. Picture a shadowy figure like Slenderman, but glitching between realities with a form that flickers like a bad signal. Modern creepypastas talk of glitch people vanishing in forests, tied to ley line theories, energy paths where dimensions cross. In 2020, an Oregon hiker posted about a figure that flickered in the woods, disappearing when approached. In 2011, a Welsh camper saw a shimmering man near a stone circle, followed by lost time. Scientists call it fatigue or hoaxes, but quantum physics theories hint at dimensional overlaps. Dimensional stalkers are in His Dark Materials, Slender Games, and Stranger Things lore. Some say electronics glitch near them. Could one slip through worlds? No evidence, but those weird vibes in the woods might mean something's crossing over. That's our deep dive into 10 Stranger Things creatures that might just haunt our world. From the Demogorgon's toothy